So just days after the United States announced Project Freedom to escort ships through the Strait of Hormuz, the American President Donald Trump has said that he is halting the operation in a bid to reach a deal with Iran. In a post on Truth Social, Trump wrote that he is pausing Project Freedom following a request by mediator Pakistan and other nations. He added that great progress has been made towards a complete and a final agreement with Tehran. However, Trump wrote that the United States will maintain a complete blockade of Iranian ports. And later, while speaking to the reporters at the Oval Office, Trump dismissed Iran's military capabilities and said that Tehran should actually wave the white flag and surrender, but it is simply just too proud to do so. He also urged Tehran to do the smart thing and avoid an all-out war.
They should do the smart thing, and because we don't want to go in and kill people. We really don't. I don't want to. It's too tough. Great people. I know the people. I have so many Iranian friends from New York and from other places over the years. They're great people. I don't want to kill those people.
And further, Trump has accused Iran of playing games and has said that Tehran's military has been completely destroyed, leaving them with no option but to plead for a deal with the United States.
Iran wants to make a deal. What I don't like about Iran is they'll talk to me with such great respect, and then they'll go on television, they'll say, we did not speak to the president. We did not, I just spoke to, we did not speak to the president. So they play games, but let me just tell you, they want to make a deal. And who wouldn't? When your military is totally gone, we could do anything we want to them. Who wouldn't?
And separately, the Secretary of State Marco Rubio has said that the U.S. military operation against Iran is over, but he has stopped short of saying that the conflict is over or cannot be restarted. Addressing reporters at the White House, Marco Rubio said that the U.S. efforts to reopen the Strait of Hormuz is not an offensive operation, and the United States will prefer the path of peace.
The operation, Epic Fury, is concluded. We achieved the objectives of that operation. I'm not going to, we're not cheering for an additional situation to occur. We would prefer the path of peace. What the president would prefer is a deal.
And further, Marco Rubio said that the U.S. and its Gulf allies have proposed a UN resolution threatening Iran with sanctions if it does not halt attacks on ships in the Strait of Hormuz, or stop imposing illegal tolls and disclose the placement of all mines to allow freedom of navigation. Marco Rubio called the proposed resolution a real test for the United Nations. Earlier, a similar resolution was vetoed by China and Russia. Rubio also informed that 10 civilian sailors have died in the Strait of Hormuz so far. Meanwhile, the Secretary of War Pete Hegseth has warned Iran that any attack on commercial shipping in Hormuz will be met with a devastating response. The Pentagon chief further said that the United States is not looking for a fight, but it will not hold back if it is attacked by Iran.
To what remains of Iran's forces, if you attack American troops or innocent commercial shipping, you will face overwhelming and devastating American firepower. The president has been very clear about this.
Now, Iran too has shot off a warning. In a statement, the IRGC has vowed a firm response if ships diverge from the route approved by Iran in the Strait of Hormuz. So as tensions flare over the control of the critical waterway, the UK MTO reported that a cargo vessel was struck by an unknown projectile. Furthermore, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has accused the United States of pursuing a policy of maximum pressure to try and force Iran to surrender to its unilateral demands. Pezeshkian said that meeting such a demand is simply impossible. The Pezeshkian has also held a phone call with Iraq's Prime Minister-designate Ali al-Zaidi, who said that Iraq could help mediate between Iran and the United States. The talks have come amidst renewed tensions between Tehran and Washington in the Strait of Hormuz, even as a comprehensive peace deal eludes both sides. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.